The round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let 'em know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen. Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
We are live.
Yeah, we're good to go.
We are
There's more secrets.
I think you're praying, Henry.
Me?
Yeah.
Remember, I got my eye on you, mister.
What do you mean?
He's got his eye on you, mister.
I got my eye on you, mister.
What have I ever done?
Oh, nothing. Just I got my eye on you, mister.
You got your hands on some button like I'm about to say something inflammatory. But I'm not.
This is a free space.
This is a
No,
free
it's not
space. This is
that
a
free.
free speech zone.
No, it's not.
No.
Right?
that's
Everywhere I
not.
go, I travel with a 5-foot wide orb of free speech zone.
Everything has a price, Henry.
Yeah,
I'm in that zone right now.
No, you're not in the zone.
so I
TJ's
can
not.
literally-
TJ out of the
I
zone.
touch his penis. I touch his penis.
All right, TJ is
Because
now
I
out of the
can.
zone.
Free speech.
Just
Just remember, we're kind of going in a new direction with the round table. Less devil talk, more kind of loving on God.
Less devil talk?
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
God here.
Dear Satan,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry for this group of people. They don't understand the gifts you bring, like the Dorito shelled taco from Taco Bell.
true.
You don't understand the Code Red Mountain Dew. And also the double bass. So thank you, Satan, for the gifts you have brought all of us. Hail Satan, everyone.
7-bean burrito, 7 layers of hell. Think about it.
See, that was a simple, nice prayer.
That was a nice prayer.
See, I can handle it. I can handle the spotlight.
Well, you do seem like you're melting down right now.
I'm just saying, I don't talk about the nefarious machinations of the various people that run this entertainment industry.
All right, welcome to the
Which
show,
one?
everyone. It doesn't matter, Ed, because at some point we would like to work in the entertainment industry. Great people. Great people
Gotta
here.
get those molesters out of there.
Yeah, they are.
I'll
There
agree
is
with
a
that.
lot of that. Damn it.
They've got their fingers so deep into the industry, like it's a child.
Welcome
Like
to the
it's Elijah Wood.
Yeah, could be. All right, so this is the Roundtable of Gentlemen. Jackie can't make it. She's doing something special, maybe a voiceover or something. She's
I don't know
busy.
what she's doing. I think
She's working.
She's working.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's working.
Making a
that
paycheck.
Butter.
Yeah, she's making that buttercreams. If you ever go down to the Blue Stove on Graham in Brooklyn, you will see Jackie covered in buttercream.
Yeah, don't go
Mad
down.
as hell.
Yeah,
Mad,
don't
mad
bother
as
her
fuck.
at work.
Hates
Yeah.
to see you there.
Yeah. Doesn't want that job anymore, and nor should she have it. And she'll get rid of that job soon because I made a sigil for her.
What's that mean?
Yeah, I wrote down what I make them for friends now.
What do you mean? What is this? What is a sigil?
You just write what you write your friend's name, and then you write what you want them to have career success in Jackie's case, and you burn it, and then you drink a bunch of tequila, and you sit there alone.
Somebody's doing magic.
Yeah, that's
Your
right.
heart's in the right place.
I did it last night.
Be
I did it for a
careful.
previous girl of mine. She got a job. Did it for Jackie last night.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking about Jackie.
Wow.
So-
Your heart grew 3 sizes this day.
That's right.
But you didn't
And-
come on it.
No, I had a full bottle of tequila. I couldn't get hard at all
I
You
thought that
drank
was.
the whole bottle of tequila?
for the ceremony.
I thought that was.
Is that part of it?
Oh yeah, well
think
it
the
seems
ceremony
as if
comes out of it.
Ben is you're taking some elements from voodoo.
I was
that a
thinking about
robot?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
That's where a bunch of
Japanese
voodoo guys stack together and create one giant voodoo. And they defend the earth.
All right.
film. I'm Henry Zebrowski.
Yes.
I'm Ed Larson. Hello, how are you? Oink, oink. I lost some weight.
Did you?
I lost 14 pounds since last week.
What?
Yeah.
That is so unhealthy.
That's
Ed.
unhealthy as fuck, man.
But that's how much, because he's on the no-carb diet, that's how much beer he was drinking before.
14 pounds of it.
14 pounds in 7 days?
I can tell because
7 days.
You're
yeah.
gonna die, man.
Yeah.
You've been fat for so long.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
your
yeah.
body is like, once the fat goes, it's like, I'm going.
Well, yeah, no, the bones are trying to escape.
I feel like your spine will be too weak to hold up your meats.
Oh,
without the
man,
fat
that
in
thing,
there.
my spine's the only thing I got that's strong. Holding up all this
I
fucking...
feel like, did you kill a gypsy's daughter and he put a thinner curse on you?
Dude,
what
I
happened?
ate no carbs. Do you know what has carbs?
What?
Carrots.
No.
I wasn't even allowed carrots.
I never saw a fat rabbit.
I ate nothing but meat and just some vegetables.
You were kind of happy. I saw you eating a fucking. We went to the barbecue place. You had a fucking pint glass filled with whiskey and seltzer, and you were eating a whole stack of ribs.
It was, and I lost weight.
Oh my God. Just because you were so fat before. All right, Malachi Nimmons is with us. Thanks for being here, Malachi.
Thanks for having me, man. I've gained 80 pounds since the last time I did this podcast.
Did you really?
Congratulations.
I don't know, 60, 40. It's a multiple of 20, and I feel great.
You look great.
I feel amazing, man. I feel wonderful. Like it's excellent. And also, like Ed won't die by losing 14 pounds in a week, because fat people, like, we can lose huge amounts of weight and it doesn't matter.
Right.
My weight fluctuates by 40 pounds at any given time.
Yeah.
But the amount of red
too.
meat you seem to be consuming is slowly suffocating your heart, and you're going to die of disease.
Well,
and
tomorrow I got no meat anymore.
And then what are you going to eat?
Yeah, what do you eat?
Going, man?
Beans and rice. I'm vegetarian tomorrow.
What?
Well, it's a different show.
All right, we'll talk about it. Listen to the brighter side to go on to hear the roller coaster ride that is Ed's unhealthy diet.
It's healthy. Holdenators, no! Everybody settle in, get cozy. So we have a butt fuck load of PlayStation Network
We're
shout
only
outs.
punished because of your irresponsibility.
I forgot to do it last week, so now it's triply as large. Okay.
Be double.
Jerichoholic 1985 says Josh the Tank is a cum dumpster. SC-Benny_9mm. I think that stands for millimeter. Says, tell Jackie Benny will destroy all the Squirty Birds. Scree. Willie Fresh 992. PSN shoutouts are dumb. And
asshole. Meta fucking PlayStation shout out assholes.
And he respects Ben.
Snake. Is that great?
Get off the computer.
I mean, he didn't call you a Jose Bank fuckwagon, but he said he respects you for
I
it.
kind of like him now.
Scooby Doober 911. This is interesting, Ben. Can you tell me if
Doober 9/11?
Can you? Yeah, Scooby Doober 9/11. Can you tell me, Ben, if this is true? Can you tell me? He says Tyler Ween is a little bitch boy, and he doesn't believe his story about passing out drunk on Ben Kissel's couch and leaving a condom in his fridge. Did that happen?
That might have happened. I think
Did you find a condom in your fridge?
Well, after one of the live last podcast shows, we did allow some guests to stay over. It was a massive mistake. We'll never do that again. I had my
listeners of the show.
Well, I had my
house?
innkeeper letting Mary sleep in the barn moment, unfortunately, they did leave a Magnum condom in the fridge as a joke.
Opened or closed?
Closed, which I respect.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they were going to
That's
suck
a
on it in the
gift.
morning. Yeah, it's a gift.
That's not him. That's
It's a
Keep it
Magnum
fresh.
condom. What am I supposed to do with it?
You put it on your penis pit.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Psycho Reaper Man says, Ed, please be nicer to your toilet. He can hear it crying in his sleep.
That is not funny.
I renamed
LSW.
it Sandy Hook.
Eddie, what is wrong with you?
It's a hot take.
Good hot take.
Very timely.
In the wake of, we're not even going there.
Good Lord.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, every week there's a mass shooting, Eddie. That's why you can't make mass shooting jokes yet.
LSWS Jr. says Rowan wants Ben to stop pizza shaming himself and know they'd go to waste without him. Alex Stoops says tits. Fuck you, Zach. We are famous, I think. And that is this week's extra long, no bones about it, PlayStation Network shout out.
Spreading them out or something?
They just got to get better at writing the shout outs.
I mean, I think the shout outs are pretty good. Very
This
complimentary.
was a decent run.
Yeah.
A strong one.
Yeah, that was a
Decent
good
shout
one,
out.
man.
I'm TJ Del Reno. I do a video game radio show that Marcus used to do called Unlimited Lives. Speaking of games.
Wait your turn, TJ.
I didn't know that was the order. I was punished.
It was clearly like there was a circle going.
Obviously
a circle, DJ.
I don't know how circles work.
Playing video
You know
games.
what that was?
TJ doesn't
White
see
privilege.
color.
Seems as if you cut
And
in line.
today,
Oh, my God.
I don't see color. I will fuck anyone over at any time.
No, you don't see color. That's why you missed Kevin. You didn't even notice he was there.
He's all of the colors. Or is that the color white?
Black is
I don't
the
even know what
absence
that
of
means,
color.
Got it.
man. Anyways, I'm Kevin Barnett. You know, it doesn't matter that I'm here, apparently, according to TJ. But
That is true.
yeah.
All right. Well, there's no other guest to introduce. In no way is there the host of a video game podcast here. Very successful. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see color.
But I'm white. It's every color.
Is that right?
All of the colors.
he's Italian.
Black is the absence of
Black
color.
is every color.
No, come on,
every
man. That's
color
some bullshit.
together.
Who made that? Who said that black was the absence of color and white was all the
George
colors?
Washington.
George
I bet
Washington.
he was a white
He fucking
person.
rolled up a joint.
Yeah.
And he slowed it. He's just like, I don't see anything out in that field.
Yeah.
And that's how America was born.
Like when they make the crop circles in
Yeah.
fast motion, he's just like, yes, the fields are just always getting done.
How convenient. It's like the elves from the shoe story, but it's just all the whipping.
Sad. Okay. All right. TJ Del Reno is here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Ben.
Okay. Listen to his podcast, Unlimited Lives. And Marcus, now you are here as well. Now, we've had some sad news, so I think we have some fun news to start
What
the show
happened?
off. We're not talking about
We're
it.
not talking about it on this one, baby.
Feel-good story. We're starting out with a feel-good story of love, and who doesn't love that? A kangaroo and a pig have struck up an intense romantic relationship in the tiny Australian town of Aileron. The animal's owner, Greg Dick, said Taurus... yeah. He said
This
Taurus...
is my pig called Pig Dick. Took my last name.
Actually, the pig's named Fuck It. No, wait. The kangaroo is named Fuck It. The pig is named Apples.
It's kind of fun.
That's nice.
He said
So
that,
when they have sex, he's just like, fucking apples.
Fucking apples.
yes, he said that tourists are often taken aback at the sight of Fuck It mounting Apples, the pig, by the side of the road, but he says he's powerless to intervene in the outback love affair. He said it's quite an unusual thing. I tried to take the pig away the other day, and the kangaroo nearly tore the fence down.
No
I
way.
say if you shave the kangaroo, it all's going to look fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is just really wonderful. And you know what? No, there's no greater birth control than biologically not being able to mate with one another.
Yeah.
Nothing can happen that's dangerous here. I
It's
think.
like if I fuck a couch all day.
Yeah, you're fine. Not another couch will show up in the morning.
And if it does,
You
got
won't
two
get
couches.
arrested for fucking a couch, but you'll get arrested for fucking a pig.
Unless you're a kangaroo, in which case, what a kangaroo court? What do you do?
If you fuck a pig, can you just kill it and eat it and it's fine?
You can actually kill anything you have sex with.
but you're commenting.
You can.
Doesn't cum get baked away?
Yeah, it's
It
based
bakes in. It might enhance the meat. We don't know what the we need scientists to test this and find out the effects of cum on
If
meat.
only Jeffrey Dahmer was alive, we could ask him.
Yeah, murdered in prison. This
Unbelievable.
They let it happen.
That's the shame of this whole fucking century.
They let it happen.
They let it happen.
last
Well,
century.
I wonder if there is some sort of cuisine.
That's a good point, Ed. It's a real fucking
Last
good
century.
point. Fucking history professor, Dr.
Always with the
Larson.
date.
Thank you,
Ed is
Doctor.
always on top of the shit that happened last century, but don't know the shit that happened today.
That pork chop diet isn't doing much for the brain.
The kangaroo can't love.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't
Why not?
love.
Well, Mr. Dick introduced Apples a year ago and said it was "quote unquote" love at first sight. So,
I just think kangaroo saw an opportunity to fuck.
It was
'cause
a
his name
horny
was
kangaroo.
Fuck It. Yeah, he was just like, my name's Fuck It. What do? I fuck it. As soon as it comes in there.
I mean,
any animal that went in there.
Kangaroos are amazing. They keep those little critters inside of their tummies. They're houses to themselves.
Actually, Henry, you make a good point. The Mr. Dick said it happened on the first day, but despite being a gentle lover, he said "fuck it" was sometimes unfaithful. Mr. Dick said he'll try to get on to anything.
That's so it's not love.
Actually, it says "get on to" in paragraph in like quotes. So I think he said he'll try to fuck anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
To
It's
a
a wonder.
reporter.
He said it's a wonder he hadn't had a go at the geese.
I mean, he's just a real NFL player.
This is actually the story of like the Fritzl guy from Austria, but it's with animals. It's like Animal Farm.
Pretzels.
Ooh,
Man, if I saw that kangaroo jump in the air and catch a flying goose and start fucking him midair, that would be the greatest thing I could ever see in my entire life.
that would be remarkable.
That'd be
I think it's
wonderful.
weird that village where the elves come from that happened. Elrond, right?
It's
Australia?
a beautiful place.
Aileron.
Same thing.
I mean, the question
By
is,
the way, Elrond was the name of the king of the elves. It was actually called, what was it called? Fucking
Niflheim.
The magic, the glow sword of Gringen.
It's all fake.
It's all, yeah.
You can make up anything you want. You can just call it something. And
you have to.
okay, sure.
What happened to our show? Where did we go?
it got hijacked because Marcus made a crucial mistake. He asked Holden for an answer. I mean, it's never once been given.
Lentil Kring.
Back to this
Brown.
kangaroo. That's sex all over.
And will forever be known as the fellowship of the to choose.
JRR, you've been drinking rumbling alcohol. We need to take the quill away from you.
I love slapping my kids. And I love writing about fucking bridge trolls.
I'll make them tiny because I know if I saw a dwarf, I can pick them up and I can put them in the front of my pants.
Like a kangaroo.
Like a kangaroo carries its beautiful, I believe, kid is what they're called.
Joey.
Yeah.
Joey.
Joey.
Goats are kids.
Oh, okay.
You
What's a
idiot.
kangaroo
I'm
tit look
sorry.
like?
Learn your animals.
It's just Joey's a strange name for all the children of kangaroos.
Yeah.
Well, they're not creative with names.
I guess not.
It's Australia's very creative with names. Billabong.
Muzzle doozles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aborigines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A raccoon baby is called a Steven.
Right? Wow. So do you think the pig knew that its kangaroo friend was out there fucking all the other animals?
Well, I don't think so. Take a look at the picture of the kangaroo hugging on the pig.
Oh, they love each other.
I would call that gripping on
Yeah,
the
he
pig.
seems a bit over the top.
Yeah. Well, here's a picture of the kangaroo fucking the pig.
Too rude. Too rude.
That's what the censorship says. They don't actually show the penetration. They actually have to put a little censorship pop over
I
it.
love
And
that
too
they
rude.
made the kangaroo fuck the pig for the reporter.
No, I think it was just gonna
Do
do
you think
it.
you can get the kangaroo to fuck it?
I think it happens on a regular. I think it happens often enough where they didn't have to make him. It's just
Yeah.
like, well, if you hang out for 20 minutes, it's gonna. happen.
I will say,
You want to see him fuck?
it is a
Sadly,
big pig.
yes, I do.
And it's just standing there.
Yeah.
It could fight if it didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are
But then
very-
we're getting to a gray area.
It's very progressive kangaroos
I don't
go
know,
in there.
man. I feel like it's tough, though, man. Pigs and kangaroos, they got different fighting styles, you know? A pig,
yeah.
I feel like, is more of a grappler. Kangaroos, they box and kick and all that.
Or a
shit.
headbutt of a
yeah,
boar.
And a kicker too.
Yeah, pig don't got a lot of options in that situation.
A pig has got to get you down to the ground, and then they eat you like a buffet.
True.
It will just
Kangaroo, if he gets himself boxing gloves,
But
he'll
if
take
you
that
get
pig
behind
out.
a pig, it'll just let you fuck it.
Man, you know what? We should almost like start fuck dog fighting. Kangaroo versus pig fighting sounds
just gonna
great.
keep
It's
fucking
like when
with
the
it.
UFC started.
It's
When
like
they had
M.
like sumo-
Bison versus E. Honda. Right? I would say those are the two basic fighting styles we have going
You're just
on.
going to turn into a Tijuana donkey show where all these animals are fucking each other.
I wanna,
You throw
do you
two
have
like
you got
heroin
tickets to the
girls.
Tijuana Donkey Show?
Yeah, the donkey
Every day.
show. There's usually a human involved.
I know. I mean, we're just one step away from one farmer, probably Greg Dick's lovely daughter, Dorothy Dick, who starts to show up and she's like, she's bored. She went to the big city of Melbourne to try to make it on the Australian version of Broadway, but she couldn't because it's upside down.
Yeah, it's just a
So
boardwalk.
she fucking
Yeah.
ended up getting fucked between a kangaroo and a pig.
It's
Put
possible.
down a towel if you're gonna fuck it.
I agree.
Well, visitor Ryan Fraser was one of the many tourists shocked by the sight of the kangaroo and the pig expressing their animal instincts with each other. On a recent work trip, he and two colleagues stopped at the small town not knowing what there was to see. He said, "We were a bit stunned. I was with my boss, and it was a bit awkward." And he said they were nudging each other when he mounted her. Then when the pig mounted the kangaroo, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's a bit immature to have this be an uncomfortable moment with your boss, right? Don't you just both look at it?
You're a farm.
Yeah, it's just
The
that's what
animals
happens.
fuck all the
It's
time.
expected.
Well, he
I'm
said
also-
the presence of two geese in the paddock, quote unquote, just having a bit of a look made the surreal situation even stranger. The geese were watching.
The spider was putting funny words in a web.
I ain't shocked.
Facial. It's a facial in the web. Give him a facial.
He wrote there, holy shit, they're fucking in the web. And all the townspeople came to look at it.
I saw a rabbit fuck a kitten once.
A rabbit fucking
When I was a
We've
kid
heard
on
this
Easter.
story.
Kevin, what were you going to say, Kevin?
Well, no,
Yeah,
I
I
was
just like telling it.
I was just saying, I ain't shocked by anything a kangaroo does, man. I haven't seen one honorable kangaroo my entire life. I used to play Streets of Rage. There was a kangaroo in that shit. He was fighting with the boss. You kill the boss, the kangaroo joins your team.
Yeah.
They got no allegiance to anybody.
No loyalty. Because they're from Australia, and Australia is like born of the progeny of criminals.
Yeah.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
That's not even
right,
like a bad
yeah.
thing. That's where we used to send like the world's felons is Australia, right?
England
English,
did, yeah.
Oh, England, yeah.
And surfing just came about because they were trying to leave the island.
Oh, but they kept on getting called back in.
Because they're dumb, yeah.
Yeah, and we sent all the sharks down there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we built sharks.
A
and set 'em
circle
there.
fence of sharks that we just built to just.
We had
circle
a
the island.
tiger fuck a carp.
Yeah, and that's how a shark.
That's what the shark game
That's how
for.
shark- yeah, sharks were invented by the English.
By the English.
Carps, fucking piranhas.
They've all been watching different animals fuck each other since the beginning of time.
Right, one of Napoleon's favorite pastimes.
Loved watching anything fuck anything.
Fuck anything.
I do love the
Hawk, fuck a fish.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
I love
What
the
else?
idea.
I want to
of
hear
a,
another example.
Well, okay, what's one?
Two more.
A snail. Fuck up the
Yeah, do it. Do it.
rat.
Impossible.
There we go.
Impossible.
All right, so you got one more.
One more.
You create a rail. A caterpillar, right?
Yeah, okay.
Lubed up and enters the anus of a.
Oh yeah.
Just fuck, holy shit. Anything in the world. It
I'm
literally
pretty sure I
could be
named all
anything.
the animals at this point.
All right.
No, you've named
No, he
four
did.
animals.
He named all the ones he
There's
knows.
sharks, there's tigers,
Snails.
snails. I named them all. Raccoons?
All great.
Okay, so caterpillar in the anus of a raccoon.
No.
No.
All right.
Put my foot down on that one, buddy. That's unrealistic as shit.
I do-
Turtle.
A turtle, a caterpillar and a turtle.
I don't even think that would. I don't think that would work.
I find it bit to be disappointing.
Yeah. You know what?
It'd be a very slow, boring scenario for sure.
I'm not freely entertained enough. You know.
Yeah.
Piranha Shark sounds amazing though. It sounds like a great sci-fi movie.
A bunch of them.
The
Yeah.
tiny shark is just a piranha anyway.
No, but you make it the size of a shark.
Jesus.
A piranha shark. Mate the shark with the piranha.
There was a movie that came out in 2014 called Piranha Sharks.
Oh, well,
See?
all right.
You gotta start
Why
going
wasn't
into
I in that
rooms.
boardroom?
You gotta go into development rooms.
Yep, great white sharks bioengineered to be the size of piranhas with the purpose of living in rich people's exotic aquariums, terrorize New York City when they get into the water supply and do what great white sharks
You gotta
do
make the
best.
piranha the size of the
you
shark.
Think it'd be complete op. There's no point. In
They're dumb. The great white shark is an
Fuck this
incredibly...
movie all up, Ben. You should have been on
already
this.
I know
That's
piranhas
dumb.
are actually small. Piranhas are worse than a small
Yeah, 'cause
shark.
they move so fast.
A great white shark on its own is deadlier than a piranha shark.
You make a
No, look, it makes a really good point. Check out the poster. Tagline, people love sharks.
That's a really good tagline.
Kevin Sorbo's in it.
Well,
Thank
I'm
God.
happy he's getting
Thank
work.
God.
I love
I'm more of
Sorbo.
a Keith Sorbo fan.
Love Keith Sorbo. He was in Huncules, and he was in
Batter for the Marlins.
Yeah, he was great in that.
Yeah.
Great in
Jacob
that.
the Dirt Man.
I love that film. Keith Sorbo, the underrated Sorbo.
All right. Well, let's
He
hope. that-
committed suicide 6 months ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
Suicide by cat.
By cat.
Yeah.
Why is
He ate a cat while it was alive and he died.
Oh, I see. The cat could have worked
That
its
was
way
his
out,
choice.
huh?
The Piranha Sharks Wikipedia is only in German.
Oh, really?
It's only written in German.
They're the only ones who could possibly give a fuck. It is very difficult to create a Wikipedia page.
It is. It is.
You
Man,
need
they got that
sources.
wrong.
It's also difficult to be German.
Well,
No, it's well,
great.
That's pretty easy.
Great people.
easier than it was.
More difficult now than ever. Still can't have a standing army. That's going to change.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
They don't have a standing
so
army?
close.
No, they
What do
haven't.
they
No,
need
they
one
can't have
for?
a standing army. What's
They
that?
have an
What do
army.
they need one for?
Yeah, they're in a
Germans?
They're in the
Oh,
penalty
they
box
have
for
great
sure.
armies.
They're still on probation.
I know, double secret probation. They got too drunk at the frat house.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling World
6
War II
million
now.
Jews.
Oh, got too drunk at the frat house.
No, blackout.
Uh-oh. What did I do? You don't want to know.
Oh, damn. I'm going to be late for finals.
Rough day.
I wonder what the actual number is. I know
was
we
thinking-
always say 6 million,
I was
but you
thinking
know,
the
like,
same
what is
thing.
it? Is it like 5 million and change?
Do you think they
or-
round it?
That's exactly what I was thinking, man. Yeah, because if there's like
6 million just got such a good optic to it.
Yeah.
I actually think that it's actually closer to like 8 million because they don't count the gypsies and
Well, no,
POWs.
because you always
and
mention the Jews. You always like 6 million Jews because the Jews didn't like them either.
There's also something where they found like a bunch of hidden camps recently that added a couple 100,000 to it or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
It's all over the place.
But they had that one fat camp, which was actually really nice because I heard that like those kids then entered in sort of obstacle course competition with a
nice.
camp across the river from
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And they won, and they were like, yay, 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 can't believe this is going on. And then Hitler killed all of them in the gas chamber.
You know what? They killed 1,900 Jehovah's Witnesses.
Wow.
Oh, those
about
guys
how
knocked
many-
on the wrong door.
It's like, work will set you free. They're gonna love us. Clang, 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 clang.
I recently had Jehovah's Witness knock on my door, and I was hungover, and I just go out there and stay. I open the door, I look at him like, no Bible, no Bible. And I shut the door.
That's great. Sound like a Ukrainian immigrant.
Yeah. All right. So fucking and Apple are doing fine. Their relationship is going strong.
They're doing great. Let's move on to the next story.
Okay.
Kind of another feel-good one.
Good. We need some feel-good ones.
I feel good.
A bike thief was lassoed by a bystander on a horse, catching him in the act.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was he then torn apart by 4 horses, limb from limb?
Yeah, they quartered him. Yeah.
Yeah, good old bicycle court.
Man, I do miss the old ways of murdering people were so fun and creative because people had all the time in the world to do it.
Yeah. That was entertainment, right?
That was entertainment. Watching somebody get quartered, I mean, can you imagine what that would look like?
All the barbecue there must have been amazing.
Sure.
The final beheading in France took place not even that long ago.
1977.
Yeah,
Holy
77.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Like in a
guillotine.
middle of the
Oh my
fucking
God.
guillotine.
Yeah.
What do you think, Malachi? Best way to go? I'm saying it is the guillotine. You just get that head chopped right off. Hanging is terrible. We all see the.
Well,
we all
that's
saw the Saddam Hussein video.
Isn't a guillotine immediate, Marcus? Isn't that like
the guillotine's immediate.
Well, it's immediate, but you're still conscious for a short amount of time.
Your head is still, because
Like 20
the
seconds.
scientists, he blinks,
You get like the WWE entrance. You get to come in, and there's a bunch of people watching, and you get to like fucking play like sexy
high
boys
fives.
playing over the thing, and you're just like, woo, woo, they gonna kill me today.
That guy's gonna die.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want too. Like your
yeah.
final words, you just get to scream them out before you get your head chopped off.
Cronut suck.
Whoa! Off with his head.
It's also cool to just kind of like just have your head be separate from your body. Look at yourself. I should have worked out more.
Well, didn't they use? Oh my God, I can't even imagine what I would say.
Yeah.
Didn't they turn your head around?
More like
They,
that.
they would turn your head around and let you see the body, right? Back in the day,
Or they
would pick it up and they would.
No, well, usually you'd have to get it out of the basket pretty quickly in order to hold it up and have it look at the body. Usually they just kept it in the basket and then they just kind of, carried the basket out. Part of the executioner's duty.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
know this,
Also,
man.
someone's like, quick, get it, jump. Ah, too late.
Why do you know? Why do you know this?
I read a lot.
You had that like at the ready though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, yeah.
no, actually, this is what the executioners did.
He was training to be an executioner for a while until they realized it not happen no more.
He
They
still
do
has
not.
the
It just
training
sucks,
hoods
man.
though.
When your whole industry falls apart. We've seen that shit happen so
Yeah,
much.
the
recently.
machines came in. It's just a flick of a switch now. They gotta have scientists to fucking do all the lethal injection stuff.
Oh, man.
This
Back
is,
in the day, though-
whatever happened to a man, an axe in a dream.
I would love to see when the first Iron Maiden was created, and the dude who ran the guillotine is just like, fucking robots taking my jobs, man. I can't believe it. Industry's moving in, taking my job.
Man, I bet if you were born back then, they would have made you an executioner.
I would have loved every second of it.
You would be so good with
I'd
the
be
big
like,
hood on
today we're gonna play
pointing
zip
towards the
zap
gallows.
off with your head. Kind of fun. That's my little improv game.
But they also what I also miss is that they had their really creative ones, and then some executions where they just take a rock, just drop it on your fucking head.
Oh yeah, the simplest of all the executions.
It's like a steak where you just put salt and pepper on it. Sear it on each side. Simple.
Yeah.
Simplicity.
Don't overthink it.
Don't
throw a rock at his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all of the inventions that humans have created, the majority of the best ones were made for death.
The efficient ones, yeah.
Yeah,
The
Iron Maiden.
guillotine is one of the most efficient machines ever created.
Right.
Europeans loved it.
I mean, we didn't even think about using it to cut fruit. We were just immediately like, we will behead people with it.
Oh man,
it would have
we
been a
could
great
chop off so many
watermelon
fucking
slicer.
dicks with this.
Yeah, you could cut. You could. Yeah.
Are there watermelons in France?
Oh, there's watermelons all around the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
totally.
reached
So,
everybody.
They migrated there.
yeah.
I think watermelons were made up by us. I think we developed watermelons.
I have no idea what a
I
watermelon
think
even is.
I do. It's a strawberry and a cantaloupe. Fucked.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then they ended up at a picnic.
Oh my God! Make the piranha the size of their shark. I just don't understand
And
what they were
a bunch
thinking.
of those, a bunch of shark piranhas swarming around. That would be so exciting.
The watermelon came from Africa.
Oh, isn't that something?
Man, I want a second opinion on that bullshit.
No, he's on Stormfront.com. They know all. They know all
Yeah.
about.
We are never wrong.
Somebody.
Great website. That's a great website.
wrote that
Northern Africa, Egypt.
Fried chicken came from a black person's egg.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
Incredible.
So if you're
Oh,
in
look,
his
tap dancing originated in Uganda. What else? What else you fucking got?
Oh, no, I take that back.
bullshit,
It
man.
started in Southern Africa.
Oh.
Oh, that's
The
better.
Nile Valley.
But we developed them to have more flesh on the inside. They used to be mostly seeds. It was a more coarse vegetable or fruit. I'm sorry.
For a moment when you said we developed them to have more flesh, I thought you meant black people.
I am not George Washington.
Oh, yeah, there's the lasso guy.
The lasso
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I was just realized, I think I would be too tall for the Iron Maiden.
Well,
They wouldn't even be able to poke my eyes out.
I bet they could stuff you in there.
They'd have to make it an Iron Moodin.
They're like, cow? I'm the size of a cow. Got it.
Good.
Thank you, Henry.
It took a while, but I got it.
Joke of the week, I think.
No, it was not joke
Iron
of the week.
Maiden.
I feel pretty good about it.
Joe? Ciao.
Joke?
Ciao. Joke of the week.
Is everyone broken?
Yes.
Henry, Holden, Eddie is broken.
I'm fine.
All right.
You don't know what's happening in the current state of the world. You just-
We're not even
Somebody
talking.
lassoed a bike thief.
All right, so somebody stole a bike, but there was a cowboy there.
That is true, yes.
I'm really surprised when that was the top news on Reddit this morning, like bike thief lassoed by riding vigilante.
Vigilante.
Well, the perpetrator, now identified as Victorino Ariano Sanchez, 23, attempted to steal a mountain bike outside of a local Walmart store when people in the parking lot began shouting and calling attention to the theft. Witnesses referred to the hero as the Lone Ranger, real name Robert Borba. Borba, a witness said, I mean, who gets on their horse at Walmart and chases after somebody and lassos him other than the Lone Ranger?
That's really wonderful.
He had a 12-pack of Gatorade tied to the horse's ass that he was spying.
And an Indian.
He's also probably a terrible father.
No, he's a horse rider. Everyone who rides a horse is a great father. There's no way they leave their children for weeks at a time.
He carries a lasso with him.
Scary guy.
No, I know plenty of people who do that.
He was eyeing that Spanish guy when he showed up at the Walmart, being like, "I'm a lasso him," even when he was going to steal that bike or not.
Do you think the Lone Ranger planted the bike? It was like, hey, Sanchez, check out that bike.
Take a look at it. Hey, take a look at it. Oh, it's like so stealable. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me translate for you. Stealable.
Very good.
He probably wasn't even stealing the bike. The guy just probably said he was trying to steal that bike, so I roped him and dragged him for several blocks.
It is
That's
possible.
what happened.
He was
That's
trying to
what
steal
I
that
would
bike.
do.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
all the cops were like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course. There's no proof. Was there a camera?
Good lasso.
That guy was innocent, man.
I mean, there was a whole bunch of people yelling, hey, he stole that bike.
Of course, because the guy on the horse said it. Well, yeah, would all say that he was stealing a bike.
No, it was the witnesses first, and then the horse guy said, I gotta get involved in this situation.
And then he got on his horse and he lassoed a human. How exciting.
Got right inside of his horse and rode off.
I think it's unfair that they immediately called him the Lone Ranger. What about Wonder Woman?
I mentioned
she
that.
has a lasso.
A golden one.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of unsafe to
I
ride
mentioned
a
that
horse
before.
on concrete, isn't it?
Yeah,
I figure
it's
it'd
really
slip around with them shoes.
Yeah, it's really shitty for the horse. You're not supposed to have a horse on
So
concrete.
fuck this guy.
Yeah, that's why I hate the fucking sidewalk. I was at Central Park the other day and walked past all the horses. God, it's so sad.
Well,
Maybe
they're
sad.
walking. They're not running.
Yeah,
trying
still-
to catch a guy on a bicycle.
Even walking's bad for him.
But that's the question you got to ask yourself, man. What do you care about more, horse feet or justice?
Yeah.
Good point. This was happening.
We have been disregarding horse feet since we got horse
I'm
feet.
team horse feet, personally.
How
I've
about
always
you,
been.
Kevin, former subscriber to Horse Illustrated?
I got to go for justice, man.
Well, horses are made for that.
Yeah.
It's Walmart. Bikes are like $25. Obviously, this person needed the bicycle for something. I think they should have pooled their money together and just bought him the damn bike.
Yeah.
Be kind of nice.
Yeah, I guess.
In a perfect world, Ben.
So you reward him for being a thief?
We can't treat everybody like Bat Kid.
I like,
You know what?
and also Walmart. They can if you steal a bike from Walmart, Walmart won't even know.
Yeah.
I think you should be allowed to steal every
that
now and
is
He
again.
wasn't stealing the bike from Walmart. He was stealing it from a Walmart customer.
Oh, okay. See, that's fine.
Yeah,
What the
because-
fuck are you doing going to Walmart on a bike? You got to bring an SUV.
Yeah.
You go to Walmart to buy in bulk.
Oh no, you can go to Walmart. You can buy what if you need like a cable for your television?
Could have worked there.
Yeah.
I like it. I say we start it up, Ben. 1-877 Bikes for Thieves. We'll get it out there.
I like it.
Start handing the bikes out to the thieves, and then they won't be thieving the damn bikes anymore.
Problem is now we're going to have a bunch of thieves on bikes stealing stuff out of our hands when they're biking down the street.
That's a good point.
Swallowable bike thief.
Could be a slippery slope.
A slippery
slope.
Can I ask, did Bat Kid die?
Oh man, maybe.
I hope so.
Oh, no. That would make the news. if Bat Kid died.
All right,
To be
go back
honest,
to. Hold on. So what's the story? Bat Kid?
The whole town pretended
gonna
he was
make it?
Batman.
Man, that was like 3 years ago.
Ooh.
Okay, well, what's the hell the story about Bat Kid?
The whole town for this kid, he wanted to be Batman. The whole town pretended he was Batman in a series of grand illusions.
Well, did they
for the
kill his
child.
parents in front of him?
No.
See,
So then you don't get to be Batman.
Yeah, no, he didn't do it the hard way like Batman had to.
Are you? So I'm asking you for the third time. We have a gun to your father's head. Do you want us to kill him?
you want us to
will
kill
be
him?
Batman.
I'm gonna be Batman.
Kill his parents.
and a lot of people were mad because the kid was actually in remission while they did the whole Bat Kid thing. See, when they were planning the whole Bat Kid thing, he got better, and people are like, "Well, the fuck, he got better. Why are you going to go through with this?"
That's so. This is, I believe, the case in Canada where the person is. He's a friend of mine. I forget his name though. He's in Canada taking.
Sounds like he's not.
He got charged by the
you guys
Human
are very
Rights
close.
Organization for making fun of a kid who had cancer, but then the kid never died, and he was complaining. It's like the kid's got to die. That's the whole point. Everyone like showered him with gifts and things, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, they're
So
mad.
Bat Kid is alive.
This Bat Kid, as far as I know, Bat Kid is alive. Here's
kid look
here's a
jacked?
picture of him.
It was real rough though. A drunk guy showed up dressed as Superman, tried to fucking beat the shit out of
You
him.
want to go back? You think you're something fucking special, Bat-Kid? Like I can't fucking beat your ass.
Fucking alien.
I'm the son of Krypton, you fucking little.
How much booze does it take you to get drunk, Superman?
Yo, 9 bottles. Yeah, I shouldn't have had it. I'm pretty sick.
God, what would it be like? Yeah, Superman drunk. I wonder how much it would take him to get tanked.
I think technically he can't get drunk, and I think that was addressed in the comic books in a sad way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that, you know who else can't get drunk? A horse.
We learned this the other day.
Yeah, we'd learned this last week.
Interesting.
Yeah, horses cannot metabolize alcohol.
I imagine Wolverine can't get drunk either. His body replenishes too quickly.
Heals too
I
quickly.
imagine
But he's
also
old.
real Wolverines can't get drunk.
Yeah, well, is that right?
Can we-
Yeah, well, I never saw one at the
That makes
bar.
sense.
Man, they eat rocks. They eat rocks.
Wolverines?
So Wolverines eat rocks, and they put them in their stomach, so that it helps it like smash the bones that they eat later.
Hell yeah.
You should, like, I mean, it's so funny the things you know, Ed. So
Eddie,
interesting.
I love.
Do you
Wolverines.
eat rocks?
Did you start? Is that week 3 of your diet?
Yeah,
Rocks. You eat rocks and
Nothing but rocks.
But I gotta take them anally.
Well, Eddie, that's not called eating then.
That's called hatching.
Yeah. Absolutely disgusting.
Fill me up.
All right,
I hate
so
to see you as a chicken.
Bat Kid's just
No
fine.
egg would survive.
All right. So now this cop or this fella on a horse lassoed this alleged criminal.
Bob Borba. Yeah.
Borba.
Officer Chris Adams of Eagle Point Police said that after the arrest, Borba on the horse said, "Can I have my rope back? I gotta go."
He's got to go.
He's gotta go. He had to, I mean, if you're on a horse at a Walmart, you're obviously in the middle of some shit.
Bob Borba it's honestly just a step away from becoming a George Zimmerman. He is
Yeah.
so close.
Could be.
It's almost there.
Isn't it, there's something almost like fedora about someone wearing a fedora, like riding a horse to the Walmart. You know, get on a car, get on a motorcycle.
I don't know
You
if
got
he
the
was.
horse, use it.
Yeah, if he was working near the Walmart on his horse and needs something at the Walmart, you'd taking all shit off of a horse and all that is a big pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like
he
it's
had
like
to get
someone
the-
wearing a dashiki in public. They're just trying to make a statement.
A little bit.
Maybe
But he
he
was there. He had to get some Magnum condoms and some peanut butter.
For the
Fuck
horse?
that
To put
horse
him in your
later.
fridge?
Do you need condoms with a horse if the horse is fucking
You need a condom no matter when you have sex with whomever or whatever you have sex.
Responsible.
Right,
also, you
Malachi?
need to hide
Ben-
the evidence.
Ben, what's wrong with wearing a dashiki in public, man?
Oh my God! No, if you want to wear a dashiki in public, that's just wonderful. Just don't be surprised when you didn't get the job. You know, it's like it's fine.
What if the job was Lion King the musical or some shit, man?
No, then
I feel like that would be highly appropriate.
I'm not saying it's because you're wearing a dashiki. That's why you didn't get the job. You're not
That's
talented.
literally what you said.
No,
That's
that
what
is
you're
what you
saying.
said. You can't
That's
sing.
exactly that.
But I think the casting director would be like, a little bit too on the nose, Mustafa.
Hey, Henry, didn't you used to wear a dashiki?
That's why I
yeah.
said it. It's cultural appropriation. That's what I'm
he had
taking
a
down.
job.
I
Malachi.
was embracing a culture.
Ben used to wear, Ben Henry used to wear black cowboy boots and a dashiki. And one
And
time,
and a hairnet.
Muslim hat.
Yeah, and a hairnet.
And one time it got infested with ants, and he didn't realize it until hours after the fact. And then
I
he
was very large.
Yes. And he's
And then I
it was
rolled
in the
around.
middle of a rehearsal, and we're all hanging out, and he's directing this play, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh my God, I'm covered in ants!" And he
true.
ran outside and stripped the dashiki off. So now you have a naked man rolling around trying to get ants off of his body.
I smoked a lot of weed. I was embracing stuff about myself.
There was probably no ants.
I felt the ants. I was getting bit by ants. I was covered in ant bites.
Well, that's the thing about dashikis, man. The material is too flowy. There's no barrier between
no
you
barrier
and the ant.
between
You
the
can
rest of the
crawl right
world.
up that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Covered
you're
in
super
ants.
fat?
Yeah.
Is this like more of a moo situation?
That's
It-
the
it
thing.
was close
very
to
much,
that.
Yeah.
But I had shorts on underneath it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you weren't just free flowing.
No. I had shorts on. I could still wear human clothes. I wasn't yet quite at the point where I was shopping at the boat store for
So
my
you
clothes.
dressed like Artie Lang when he pretended to be the mother in Mad TV?
Pretty much.
Great character. Malachi and Kevin, I just love dashikis. And I love cultures.
Beep,
and,
beep,
no,
beep. It's the
Man, you
retractomobile.
don't gotta say that shit,
I just-
man. Honestly, my mom, one time I saw her like a month ago, and she was wearing a dashiki, and I just looked at her, and my first thought was, "What kind of goofy shit is this?" It's just
well,
it's too
I
tall,
think
like,
that
it's
she
too
looks.
flowy.
I think she looked beautiful.
You, yeah.
It's like you're on safari.
Yes.
All right, man.
Claudette Barnett, you keep on being you.
Well, I actually have been looking at. I'm going to start doing the Turkish man dresses for
What's
the
that?
summertime. There are these. There's like it's like a
Like a
kind of
whirling
it's a
dervish?
cloak. It's like a cloak. More often, it's a day wear that you can wear in the hot weather, and you tie up this skirt part of it, so it's like shorts.
All right. Very good.
I got enough time alone. Mm-hmm. I could do it in that time. For
Yep.
me, that's my time.
I know.
I could dress however I want in there. And I
Why
had
are
a
you
problem.
crying?
I was
You can't dress however you want, Henry.
Why?
Because you'll be ripped apart. You show up in something like that. Oh my God.
No, that's for the home. I was wearing underwear the other day. I was just underwear. I didn't realize that the window was open to my backyard. I go out there and I hear a bunch of kids laughing. I look out there, bunch of kids pointing in the window. Just me standing there in my underwear, and they're laughing at me. They're like, fat man in underwear. Like they're all like saying it, laughing.
Do you wear tiny whities?
No.
You're going to fix the problem?
I have boxer briefs.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna fix the problem.
Yeah, good.
You know what I like? I like those Cuban shirts.
What's that?
You know those button-down shirts that got the pockets by the belly?
Yeah, I love the Cuban shirts too.
Yeah, those are fun.
I say we all try different cultures this summer.
4 pockets. Cubans can't lay claim on 4 pockets.
Fuck yeah, man. That's
All right,
Kevin?
I will start wearing leather wristlets.
Yes, very good.
What culture
Kevin,
is that?
I'm giving you
That's,
the Lederhosen.
Bolivian.
Bolivian?
Kevin, do Lederhosen, and then Malachi just has to be nude.
Yeah, man, I'm down with that.
Come on, man. Show the dick. Show the dick.
I show my dick every day. Somebody gets to see it every single day.
Well, that's exciting stuff.
Ooh, I got a story about that.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, about showing dick. Exactly about that. Well, almost showing dick, but close. A man who confronted a woman and her young son at a public park by shoving his hand inside his unzipped pants and arching his pelvis toward her while shouting didn't commit a crime, an Oregon appeals court has ruled. The Oregon Court of Appeals recently ruled that 44-year-old Thomas Brian Wade's behavior was constitutionally protected free speech.
hell yeah.
The way you say Oregon does sound like Oregon.
Oregon.
Which is a fun
Oregon.
Oregon.
So the guy put his
Oregon.
hand down his pants and made sexual motions towards the kid and his mom.
Uh-huh.
But then that's free speech.
Free speech.
Okay.
Yeah, a district court judge did. Well, the woman reported Wade was within 30 feet of her, and she turned away, expecting him to expose himself. Lawyers say a public indecency charge against Wade was dismissed at trial because the woman didn't see Wade expose himself. A district court judge determined a quote-unquote reasonable person would think, quote, violent sexual attack is likely to occur from Wade's actions, but the 3-judge appeals court said Wade didn't take any steps towards the woman or her son and hadn't done enough to demonstrate he was about to attack. That, the appeals court said, eliminated second-degree disorderly conduct, which is defined as fighting or violent, tumultuous, or threatened behavior.
Okay.
Score one for the pedophiles.
Or it's a
Score
cause.
one thing. Finally, they get something.
Finally, we get justice. I mean, them get justice. Children are delicious.
It is interesting. So, do you think the guy knew the law? He's like, I'm standing 30 feet back. I'm not going to, go and be aggressive with the woman. I'm within my rights to do this, ma'am.
Any man in short shorts and one of those tape measures is a nuisance. It's just against society.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. No, he is mentally imbalanced.
Oh, is that right?
Greatly so. Yeah.
No way.
Well, no.
Yeah.
He seemed like he'd be the coolest guy in school.
Yeah, screaming at a woman with his hands down his pants.
Did it say what he was saying? Was he saying something
Hey,
like...
yo, Joey, come over.
Did he see... Yeah, did he scream Joey at them?
Maybe he's screaming, help, my hands are trapped. My hands are glued to my thighs.
What if he was
helped
in
him.
trouble?
Yeah, what
Nobody
if it was
helped
some
him.
bad, silly, accident like straight out of some slapstick comedy?
Oh no, my penis is in jail. Will someone come and break my penis out of jail?
Sure. I'll help, sir.
Sometimes your penis gets jailed.
Yeah, it's like that classic. Instead of like you put the lube and the super glue right next to each other on the nightstand.
Yeah.
because you were
Always.
because you were making toy airplanes, model airplanes,
Yeah.
and you're gonna jerk off after.
Yeah.
and then you just reach over, grab it, and like
And
the
sometimes
camera
the first-
sees super glue, but we don't.
And
but
the
he
first
didn't.
thing you see is a sweet woman and her sweet child walking across, and you assume they'll jump in to help you.
Exactly, and they don't.
And the child waves a little glue, a little solution. He's got it. He's got the thing that makes the glue go.
yeah,
away.
that
Just jerking off at the thought of family.
Just how he never had it. And the mom and the kid are wearing those deep cut V-neck shirts.
Sometimes I beat off to concepts.
Yeah.
It happens.
Such as, what was the last concept you beat off? to?
The evolution of aviation,
Oh,
for
you know
sure.
what's a good one?
Just the Wright brothers to the modern day jetliner.
That's
Having
great.
a speedboat.
Yeah,
I'd jerk off
yeah.
after I bought a speedboat. I think I'd have to jerk off.
That's
On the
thing.
speedboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Springtime.
Yeah,
I think you make a good point, Malachi. It's classic comedy.
Thanks, man. Thanks very much. That's why I'm here today.
He's our barometer for classic comedy.
Provide classic
It's
comedy.
like, Malachi, was that a pratfall? He's like, no, not really.
Not really.
Not a pratfall.
Sorry,
Close
guys.
enough.
What do you do with
You
that
work on
seltzer
that when
bottle?
we get home.
Make the piranha the size of the shark. Everybody, I just can't get over it. I'm pissed.
You look sort of like you woke up at a bus station, Ben.
I actually did take the bus.
Okay, I got a mug shot of this guy. Tell me what you think of him.
No,
Looks
I
like
can't-
TJ.
Oh, come
that
on.
guy?
He does look like
It
me.
does kind of look
It
like
looks exactly like you.
It's like your uncle or something.
Yeah, oh shit.
His head and neck is a little thicker than yours.
You know what's really, to be
You
honest,
guys
I
got
was,
the same eyes.
Yeah,
that's
we do.
extra scary because he looks really jacked. Where it's like normally
Yeah.
I'm used to sort of
Yeah.
like a blue vein through on the face, kind of pasty,
He's got
kind of
lots of
normal
mug
pedophile.
shots.
But that guy could really have just taken them. They're lucky.
Yeah.
But you know what's
They're lucky his dick was stuck to his hand.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
couldn't grab him.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
all-
it was hard as the Dickens. But
all charges were dropped, right, Marcus?
Yeah, all
But you
charges.
still get this mugshot out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
well, he was
actually-
arrested before.
Yeah, he was definitely arrested. I have a second mugshot. This
Oh,
second
okay.
mugshot is from the actual arrest, and he looks a little more benevolent. He looks like a Santa Claus. Like he could play a pretty good Santa Claus.
teach you a couple lessons at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that a story, man? Homeless man reaches in his pants and curses at a woman. That happens every single day here.
Yeah,
It does.
It does.
But this one got away with it after being arrested for it.
Most of them, yeah, most of them
They
get
don't
away
get
with
away
it.
with it.
This is
most
setting
of
a
them-
bad precedent for this country with homeless men. They're going to get a surge
They
of
don't
freedom.
read the news.
They sleep in it. Of course they read
They
it.
read the news, but when they read it, they're like the goblins that you know are controlling the televisions that you see.
Yeah, just osmosis alone. They know a bunch of horoscopes.
Actually, I did find out what he was yelling. He was just yelling "bitch" over and over and over again.
That plays
it was
into
a female
Malachi's-
dog.
And yelling
Yeah,
and
exactly.
kept yelling, "Come over here, come over here, bitch, 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 come over here, come over
That
here."
still
Arguably not
plays.
even cursing.
It still plays, man.
Yeah, I think Malachi. I think his theory holds up.
Yeah, because they were walking away. He's like, "Hey, excuse me, miss, could you help me?" She, no, bitch, come over here and help me get my hand unstuck from my dick. That's what happened.
Please, I'm in emergency. They didn't write that down.
You scream bitch like a biker screams bitch. It's scarier. She's like, bitch, get over. You know, it's real.
That is scary.
Oh yeah, you did that in GTA 5.
Yeah, I did.
I remember that.
Yep.
That was a good credit.
You can kill me.
yeah.
In
You can
Grand-
blow his brains out with a shotgun in GTA. You can strap C4 to him in GTA.
Oh,
5.
were you a civilian?
No, I was a biker.
Biker.
Oh, I was a civilian in that game too.
Oh, yeah?
You would kill both of us.
Oh, wow.
I was at the beach.
Oh, awesome.
Really?
Go on
Yeah.
a rampage, everybody.
Yeah.
What were your lines, GJ?
Oh, my car. That was one.
Good. Oh, you nailed it.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I did more than just kill you on that
They
beach.
just have you scream like things. It was like, oh, yeah, a guy steals your car.
That was good, man. I really felt you at the beach.
Were you in the suit? They put you in the suit with all the...
No, it wasn't that far. This was just on camera on. That was it.
okay.
It was a pretty basic
Ed was a
thing.
story mission.
Yeah, I was
only
in
in
the suit.
Bully. I was a story mission. That was it.
That's pretty sweet, though.
So it's so weird that you guys have
super cool.
It's bizarre to think about. Like in reality, you guys are in this virtual reality existence. Eddie is a biker. You're just on the beach. Technically, is Eddie more successful than you in this virtual reality world?
Well, he has more friends. He's got a community.
Yeah, he's in a trailer park with a bunch of other bikers.
Do we know that your character is homeless?
No, he's a car.
Yeah,
No,
he's
Oh, he has a car.
I don't know.
Really?
But some homeless people have cars. They live in there.
It's really strange about how in GTA 5 that they can go and kill Eddie with a machine gun or any sort of weapon that you can get or have your hands
Yeah.
on. But in real life, if you want to kill Eddie, just buy him a hamburger.
Yeah.
Only this week, Henry. Only this week.
That's right.
Next week you can't.
Next week, it's
long
got to be
time.
beans.
Next week's gotta be beans.
All right.
Drenched
To
in
get
lard.
in, those beans sticking them in my ears.
All right, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Music festivals. Why? Who goes anymore? It's pointless.
Millions of
They
people.
seem
Lot of
really
people.
cool.
They're more popular than ever.
Well, the Roundtable of Gentlemen via multi-billionaire Marcus Parks would like to do a music festival for the summer or the dead of winter, actually.
want it. I mean,
it can be
it's
whenever
whatever.
you want it to be. So you're going to come up with the music festival, maybe the theme or whatever, maybe what some bands will be there, some stuff like that, maybe if there's some attractions, either way. And then Marcus will choose which festival he's going to go with. I'm going to say Roundtable of Gentlemen prevents Roundtable of Gentlemen prevents Mystery Fest. Okay? All right, now what we do
Everyone
is...
just tells the truth.
Yeah. So what we do is we get a bunch of like really sought after acts. What are some of those? I don't know music
You
anymore.
too.
Juniper Westington.
Juniper Westington plays a 4-hour spoken word set. He smashes an acoustic guitar at the end. U2 is there, but they just make hamburgers for people. We've got
Coldplay.
Coldplay and Guns N' Roses team up for a big group jam. None of these sound good, but we're going to get really good acts. We're going to get the ones.
I just realized, like, having sex with Gwyneth Paltrow would be Coldplay. It seems like she's frigid.
That is actually very good. Very
What
good.
came first?
If you listen to page 7 here on Cave Comedy Radio, you can hear quite a bit about Gwyneth Paltrow's frigid goop.
Rigid goop.
Well, anyways, a bunch of stuff people want to see. I don't know what that is. I'm not hip, but we'll hire somebody to
What about a dunk tank?
book hip acts. We're getting there, all right? Then we also get the Tijuana Donkey Show. Okay?
That's hard to get.
Yes. Now, what we do is, and we get some other
Especially
things
in
like
America.
that. We get people who can, like, pull their penis off their body and stuff like horrible acts, terrifying things to look at, freaks and horrible things, right? And we set up a bunch of mystery tents. You don't know what you're going to get. Once you walk in, you have to choose a tent for each hour. You have no idea what's going to be in there. You go in, you're trapped. We lock the doors behind you. If there's a fire, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and you see whatever you're going to see. It's either going to be the best show you've ever seen or it's going to be, a kangaroo fucking jerking off a mailman. And you have no idea what you're going to get. But it's going to blow your fucking cap off.
Kangaroo fucking a pig. A mailman. That's ridiculous. What are you, an idiot? You can only fuck pigs.
How much per ticket are we paying to be disappointed?
22 cents.
I love it.
Wow,
Oh,
cheap.
well, that's
That's
20
actually
cents.
cheap.
Got a quarter, get some change back. I like
That's the
that.
thing.
Wow.
And there's
All these pennies.
and free weed.
Okay.
Free weed tent.
Seems like you're really desperate for an audience.
Yes. Well, no one's, people aren't going to want to see a lot of the things that are going on there, so we got to kind of give incentives. Anyways,
how you gonna pay the acts?
pay them in weed too. We got to farm weed for a couple years before we can even do this.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, yeah.
A lot of prep.
Kevin,
Called again?
Mystery Fest.
Probably already exists.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might.
But that's fine.
Jesus.
Mine is going to be called Eternal Salvation, right? And yeah. So what we do is we get everybody gathered in this giant, beautiful field, right? The catch of this festival, it doesn't end. It goes until everybody's dead. But we playing the most beautiful music, the music of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And so we have all these people sitting there, and if you make it through the festival, you get eternal salvation.
Wow.
It is.
How long's the festival?
Doesn't end.
Well, okay, let me
It
ask
goes until the Lord comes back, man. We know he's coming soon.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: what happens if you sin at the festival? Do you get a free pass?
It's not possible. Hollowed ground, man. And all it costs to get in, a little bit of faith, man.
Damn.
Hallelujah.
What does it cost to leave?
You can't.
Your immortal
Eternal
soul.
damnation.
Eternal damnation is what it
Eternal
costs.
damnation to leave.
Yeah.
God, it's heavy.
The name of my
Is
festival.
it in summer?
It doesn't end, man.
It doesn't.
all
It's in all
seasons.
seasons.
But
All
when does it
seasons.
begin?
Huh?
When does it begin?
Whenever you get there.
What do you eat?
You eat, manna.
I'm hungry though.
Yeah.
You're talking about purgatory. This sounds like purgatory. It sounds like when somebody dies and they're in between heaven and hell trying to figure out.
Listen,
where
it's hard to get into the gates of heaven, man.
You got to put your time in.
That's the thing.
Where is
it? It's in Florida.
Ben?
Okay, so mine is going to be called The Evolution of Ben. So it's a 34-day festival. Each day represents 1 year in my life. And what you have to do is...
So these are for the real Ben fanatics.
These are for...
The
yes,
Bennonites.
Kissaholics or Catholicism, if you want to do that. Like a religion would be Catholicism.
Catholicism. Yeah.
Catholicism. That makes sense. Anyway, day one of the festival, you just do what I did when I was 1. So it was just like you have two,
Suck on tits.
Yeah, you can suck on tits. They will feed you milk. You have 2 servants who would represent my older brothers who will get you all the food that you want. And then so on and so forth. When you're 10, you go through a small growth spurt, which is painful because you go to the stretching room. And then when you're 13, you gain a lot of weight. And then when you're 16,
That
you
sounds like
lose
a
a lot
fun
of weight.
day.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Eat
I
a
mean, so
bunch.
then you go 16, you lose a lot of weight. You really,
You really want to go to the later years when the cocaine came in.
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be really shitty for the first 33 years. But man, 34th is going to be great. You'll host your own segment on Fox News. Yeah, which is what I did.
Wow.
So the evolution of Ben. Yeah, and obviously you'll have a
no
lot of sexual
bands.
experiences. No bands because I don't really like music.
That is true. He's not a fan.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dog will play incessantly.
Sure, Dr.
For
Dog
a couple
can be,
years there.
whatever
when
I'm
you were living
listening
with
to.
me.
So you'll go through a Pantera phase, a Sepultura phase, a Rob Zombie phase, definitely a No Doubt phase. Ben Folds 5, you'll listen to a lot of that when you're in your 20s. That'll
Half
be
the
sad
20th
for
day.
you.
Everybody
I did that
does
when I
though.
was like 16, 17. I did Ben Folds 5.
I love Ben Folds 5. So yeah, you'll go through the whole life of Ben. It'll be really exciting. It's a fun festival for you.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, it's 34 days long.
God damn.
How much is it to get in?
I mean, well, you do have to give me everything you have.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So just whatever
over,
you're
yeah.
you're starting. It's your rebirth.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds kind of like a cult.
yeah. Yeah.
Ben Folds 5 now, is that your stomach?
God, that's actually very mean.
Is
That's
that
very
mean?
mean.
That was mean, right?
Yeah.
But it was I couldn't help it.
I know
of
you
the
can't
week.
help it, Eddie. Unbelievable. He
what he
loses
can.
14 pounds. We got real Johnny Depp over here abusing me.
You're a regular Amber Heard. I've been
I've
meaning to
heard-
say that.
I hear that.
Where's my phone?
Mine would be called Joey Fest, and it's going to be in New Jersey at the PNC Arts Center only.
Great.
Okay, and it's only on the lawn. And there's a video. It plays all YouTube videos of Katy Perry and anything that Katy Perry's on. And everyone sits inside of a pouch of a kangaroo, and you glue your hand to your dick and jerk off all day. That's it. Joey Fest.
Joey
Simple.
Fest. Simple. It's
Not
about
simple.
keeping it simple.
Thank
It's not
you.
really a festival.
It's a fest. You can
It's a
get.
festival to me. I think that's a great festival.
You
It's
can get
mostly for
beverages.
jerking off.
Yeah,
It's jerking off.
It's just a
event.
show. I mean, if that's the only thing that's going on, it's just that's
Well,
a
it
one-off
happens
show.
for 3 days.
It's an
No,
event.
3 full days.
Okay.
3 full days. And,
That is technically a festival.
Yeah.
Involuntary jerk yourself off for 3 whole days.
Yeah, you have to bring your own glue, though. Heads up. Kangaroos are sent there. Own glue. And you can only Venmo a secret email.
Because people have latex allergies. And already the lawsuits are going
God
to be through the
forbid.
roof for that festival.
Katy Perry is so hot. I think she's underrated when it comes to how hot she is.
She's very
I
attractive.
think everyone knows how hot
Yeah,
she is.
yeah. Everyone's very
That's why
excited
she's
by
popular.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think about her a
I'd
lot.
give anything to
Right?
see her topless. I would cut my own finger off.
She knows it, too. She's waiting for it.
Just to see her
I would
topless?
cut my own finger off to see her topless.
Wow, that's
I just swear.
Just
Like a
rush
picture?
to say, you could rush backstage. You'll be arrested.
Ooh.
But you can rush back in that dressing room going like, let me see him, let me see him, let me see him.
Yo, bitch! Yo, bitch!
Yeah. They love it. They love it.
That can be part of the festival.
Is also, bad time for that as well.
Henry?
Bad timing for everything. So.
But this is a podcast. This is an inappropriate time for this podcast to exist.
Whenever I see a woman's breasts and she didn't want me to see them, I scream, "You just got Holdened."
You got
Henry.
Holden!
Henry, what is your festival?
It's the Proust. It is the Zebrowski Festivish Incrediblish. And what it is an all Polish festival. You got sausages and sauerkraut outside. We got polka music during the day for all the people to hang out, and it's like fun, like real light. Like, everyone's having a really good time. People getting Polish drunk, like big beer steins. It's really fun like that. At night, we mix it up. Like, it gets more fun. There's like, we'll have like a funk band, like a jam band kind of comes on. It's very jammy. It's very, everyone's getting
a lot of noodling going on. There's a lot of noodly hippies.
It's a summer Polish festival. Like people got people with the Polska shirts on. Everybody's Polish for the day. It's like one of those things. You'll be like, you want to be Polish? You're Polish for the day. And the kicker is, at the end of the second day, a bunch of people show up dressed as Nazis, right? They show up dressed as Nazis to take over the festival. And then what we do is during the day, we give everybody free baseball bats. But we don't tell, like the tiny bats that you get at the baseball.
Those things are great.
Right? Yeah. But we don't tell the Nazi people that that's what they're what's happening. So they're going to show up thinking it's like a fun thing. They're just walking in doing a big fake march with Deutschland über alles, like playing our bit. And then we get to repel the Nazis from the own festival by beating them with a bunch of baseball bats.
That sounds pretty great.
Sounds pretty great.
And you're all fueled with beer.
Who would
Seems like
agree to play the Nazis?
Oh, I'm in.
You don't tell.
TJ did just sort of.
We get a bunch of homeless people, and we also go to jails and prisons and say
take
you
out
want to
the
be
real Nazis.
Yes, you want people to be released for a day. We see you get a free day, and we'll give them like a hot dog and a sausage. So they're hanging out like they'll be in like a roped off area during the day.
And a roped off area.
Do you think they'll respect the rope? I mean,
well, the idea is that they'll think it's like fun, but the thing is that all the Polish people can sit and watch them get drunk all day in this one little area. Maybe we'll put up a chain link fence or something, so we can't directly get at them. And then the Polish people can just sit and get drunk and kind of build up the appetite.
They're going to do that anyway.
Yeah, just stare at them, because Polish people get real volatile towards the end of the night, as it is.
what are the odds that the Polish people just get drunk and pass out, and the Nazis are just like, "This is easier than I thought it was"?
Well, that is probably what will happen if it matches history.
Yeah.
History repeats itself. That fence is going to be expensive.
What are they going to do without their leader?
Well, they scatter like a bunch of spiders.
And where are you holding this, Michigan?
I would hold this in several places. We'd move it. We'd do it 4 times a year.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ed Larson.
My festival. There's already enough music festivals. I think there's enough of. There's you get your
So
choice.
many.
There's so many. So I think I would want to do something for me, something I would want to do. So I'd call it Walrus for a Day Festival.
Okay. Okay.
Hold it down at Coney Island.
Okay.
And it's lots of, if there is music, it's all like sea themed.
Like that all day long.
Yeah, that or like chanties.
Yeah.
Just like sailor chants. Lots of no cooked food, but plenty of fish.
Raw fish.
And oysters and clams.
In the sun all day.
And you're in the sun, but there's rides, and it's basically it's like you remember in Alice in Wonderland the walrus that tricked all the oysters and then ate them. You get to do that. You get to trick all the oysters and then you eat them.
Yeah. Sentient oysters. I love it.
That's a brutal scene now that I think about it.
Sun baked, all full of raw clams.
The worst part is we glue your arms to your body and your legs together.
Can you just be wrapped with like bandages or like ace bandages?
Yeah, well, it's a fight. They have to do the fighting pits because the walruses they need their land.
Ugh.
And then there's the nap dock, which I can't wait.
You're already tired.
First one on the nap dock that dies of a heart attack.
Huge people laying on a dock and the heat, just getting burnt in the heat.
Down at beautiful Coney Island.
Stinking of
Beautiful
oysters.
Coney Island. You're the only person on the face of the planet says the word beautiful.
Coney Island is beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm with
beautiful
Eddie
Coney
on
Island.
Coney.
Yeah. One of my favorite
It's
places in the whole
delightfully
world.
trashy.
It's fun, Coney Island.
I welcome the shanty songs. I welcome the pirate shanty songs for sure.
Okay.
Malachi?
Malachi.
Oh yeah, my music festival will be Malachi is Real as Fuck Music Festival. Fuck what you used to go to. This is about to get real, and that's the title.
It's really long. It seems very aggressive.
Yeah, it's very, very large band. Because people need to understand, man. I'm not a young kid anymore. Like I've been awakened to a lot of shit, and like. And other people need to understand this is real life. It's not a game. So, so when you come in, like you will get free drugs. So everybody's gonna get drugs, probably Molly or ecstasy or something like that, and everybody gets
It's the same
in.
drug.
And yeah, but you know, they don't know that, man. Ed, I think you need to come to my fucking festival, man. It's not a game. All right, so you get inside, and there will be an actual set list. Like there'll be bands there, big bands, man. Like Katy Perry's gonna be there. She's gonna get halfway through a song, Firework. The song cuts off in the middle. We come and walk onto the stage, shoot Katy Perry in her head. She dies on stage. Everybody's still doing drugs. What's going on? What's happening right now? All you kids need to wake the fuck up because this is real. This is what happens in real life. Katy Perry just died on stage right in front of you. You out here doing drugs, trying to have a good time. There's people dying in Africa right now. We all get on a bus. We go to Africa. We hang out with little kids. Everybody
kind of became really extreme.
Everybody's still on drugs. This festival is actually in South Africa. It starts there. That's how we can go back to Africa on the bus. We're already there.
Ends with a bunch of kids screaming in a bus and drowning.
Yeah, working for Coney.
I hope you do this after Joey Fest.
It is.
I love. I want to keep Katie alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of liabilities involved in this.
Well, wake the fuck up, man. There's liabilities in the world. That's what I'm trying to teach everybody. It's not time to have fun. It's not having fun to listen to music.
She has to come back.
Yeah, no, you don't get to come. You might get to come back, but if you do, guess what? Your eyes are going to be open to some real ass shit, man. Welcome to the world. Welcome to this festival. Now go, and you can't enjoy yourself after that. After your eyes have been open to all this shit, man.
So have the hot dog stands been closed down?
All right. No such thing as hot dogs, man. We don't even know what they are.
Watermelons were invented here in Africa. Did you guys know that?
Oh, am I saying an unpopular thing?
I can't wait to go to Malachi Ruins Ecstasy Festival.
Yeah. My God.
Just with those mobile water buses that go across the states on the water bus.
Yeah, man, have a great time.
To Africa.
You have a great time. Katy Perry's dead.
No.
Devastating.
That's ruined.
And then TJ runs on stage and looks at her titties. All right.
I did it.
Finally.
They cut that finger off. Yeah.
Is that legal?
Real. It's real.
Wow. Fuck.
I think I'm gonna go with Walrus Fest.
All right. Fest is the big winner. All right, TJ, thanks so much for being here. Check out TJ's podcast, Unlimited Lives, right here on Cave Comedy Radio.
Thank you, Ben.
Malachi Nimmons, anything going on for you, bud?
Check me out. I'm going to be on HBO's Crashing, starring Pete Holmes. A friend of Roundtable, Jermaine Fowler, is on that show, too. We worked together a little bit.
Hell yeah.
You on it, too,
Yeah,
right?
I did it, too.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. We're going to be together, working together.
I don't know when that's going to come out. Hopefully we don't get cut out and then we sound like a bunch of assholes.
I mean, I probably will be, but I don't give a damn, man. I got a check.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Real as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Fuck
awakened,
your screens. I got a bank account, motherfucker.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Anything you want to say, Eddie?
Murderfish Show, July 9th. 9:30 p.m. at the Pit.
Twitch,
Very
Old Mater's Home.
enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Catch her. I'm writing bullshit on Dorkly these days, too.
Oh, are you?
Hell yeah.
Tough, good sell, Holden.
It's mediocre at best.
Okay.
The Lucky Bone Show.
Oh yeah, Mixcloud.com slash
can do all
Marcus.
of
Yeah,
that.
Mixcloud.com slash Marcus Parks. Go listen to my music show there.
Go watch Fox News, everybody.
Fox News.
I
Just
said it.
Really,
Greatest
very
channel in
American.
America.
Such a great channel.
True American channel.
It's in there.